Welcome back to another episode of KingCast. Jeff Osborne here, once again coming to you from the secret headquarters studios in Evansville, Indiana. Imagine having the greatest seat in the house. Sounds great, but when you sit ringside and bad things happen, you get concerned when you know something has gone wrong. And in this case, it was the Darren Drozdov incident. Accidents do happen. And the King recounts one of these accidents that happened on live TV. Here's the King telling the story about Darren Drozdov and the night that a lot of us wish we could rewind.
The one night when, Darren Drozdov was wrestling just on like an opening match, and he got like power bombed out of the corner. Yeah, D'Lo Brown. Yeah. And he just lay there. And everybody, all of a sudden, JR and I are doing the commentary, and we're probably about as far as from here to the corner of my room over there to where he's lying. And then he just didn't get up, and they stopped the match. And then we went to a break, and I got up and went over to him, and he's very close to the corner. And I reached in, I grabbed his wrist, and I said, "D'Lo, you okay?" And he said, not D'Lo, I said, Darren. I said, "Darren, you okay?" And he said, "King, I'm paralyzed." I mean, just like that, no emotion or anything. I said, "Darren, you'll be okay. It's probably just a stinger. You're gonna be okay." He said, "No, King, I'm paralyzed." And sure enough, he was still today quadriplegic.
I must reiterate this. Darren Drozdov does not hold D'Lo Brown accountable for the accident that happened that left him paralyzed. Some of the toughest men ever to enter a wrestling ring, people like Mark Henry, people like Kurt Angle, who broke his neck in the Olympics and won the gold medal. These guys wanted to quit on their first day of training in professional wrestling because it hurts. Pro wrestling is real, folks. That's not a soft little puffy bed of pillows and unicorn fur that these guys land on. That being said, folks, pro wrestling is very real. I said it before, I will always say it. It is the most real thing that I have ever been a part of. And this was one of those incidents that we wish we could forget. We wish we could rewind. That being said, and Vince McMahon being called evil, crude, and shrewd, and a terrible person, hired Darren Drozdov to a lifetime contract after this event as a writer. Drozdov still works for the company. It is a positive thing that did come out of a horrific tragedy.